The Carpetbagger turns to live streaming. What's up, blind viewers? It's a fresh new week. Everybody have a good weekend? I hope so. All right. Going to start out with a little shout out to Next Page PJ. Thanks for being a blind viewer. Appreciate it. All right. So I made a little announcement about the big 3,000 subscribers and said that if you wanted a sticker, all you had to do was send me a self-addressed stamped envelope and I would send you a sticker. And I would take one of those envelopes and I would pick a name and send them a piece of my artwork. Now, I've had a couple inquiries and they asked me, how much time do we have, Blind Views? How much time do we have? Okay, now I know there's probably going to be people from all over the country, maybe even abroad, sending good old Blind Views a self-addressed stamped envelope. So I will leave this open for a couple weeks, give everybody time to get their envelope filled out, stuffed in, and put in the mail. Give it time to get to me. So I will be checking my P.O. box regularly. And as long as things are still trickling in, I will leave it open. So don't rush, but don't wait a month. So yeah, I will keep it open. I will give everybody ample time to get their self-addressed stamped envelopes in the good old Blind Views. I will keep you updated. All right, now that that's out of the way, that's right. Time for good old Blind Views to do what he does best. According to some of my favorite fans, spread hate and negativity. That's right. I am here to just lay it all down and spread my mean, hateful negativity and just talk about people because that's all I know how to do. Yeah, well, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. I got a bunch of other people that think otherwise, and they're the ones I make videos for, not the ones that say I spread hate and negativity. Guess if they think it's hate and negativity, they should just keep on scrolling and don't even stop and click on good old Blind Views videos because we're all just here having a good time. All right, so on with the show. The Carpetbagger. All right. For those of you who don't know, Jacob the Carpetbagger is a guy who does travel videos, I guess exploration videos. He goes all kinds of places and similar to Adam the Woo and stuff like that. He goes to different little places, quirky places, shows you things, tells you about it, and all that good stuff. Well, he was also a social worker, and there was some hubbubaloo down here on YouTube. But anyway, what it came down to was his job gave him an ultimatum. They told him, you either do work or YouTube, not both. You got to get rid of the YouTube channel because it's causing too much turmoil. So he wanted to keep both, but in the long run, after long thought and contemplation, he chose YouTube. So he quit his job and he set off on his first full-time YouTube journey where he left the East Coast and traveled out to California where he met up with Adam the Woo, I think Jordan the Lion. I don't know. I don't watch him. I don't really know who he is. I just hear about him. And the now infamous Burger Planet, or as I like to call him, Booger Picking Planet. Well, anyway, so he was out there and he was running around and a lot of people were talking about him and how he's out there with Burger Planet and why is Adam and these people hanging with Burger Planet and yada, 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 whatever. Well, it seems to me that at least the Carpetbagger, I won't talk about the Woo or any of them, I don't have any idea, but to me, at least Carpetbagger was kind of watching and seeing how things work and how this live streaming for 15 hours straight the Burger Planet does, how it all works out. So when the Carpetbagger decided to quit his job, I went on and I sent him a little comment and said, good luck, wish you all the best luck, it's a big decision, so, I'm not going to say nothing bad. Best of luck to you. Hope it works out. So I've been going back now and again, and plus I hear Dave and some other people talk about him, so I've been checking it out, and I was just looking, and I was kind of curious. Okay, since he quit his job, I hope he's, getting views and subs and all that other good stuff so he can make a living at this. He has a family, so he needs some money. So I went to his page and I was looking. Now he's got 80-some thousand subscribers, but his videos, they're all over the place as far as view counts. I mean, they're like 9, 6, 10, 7, 4,000 views on his videos. Now he has a couple that are, they pop up there, but they're averaging just below 10,000 for the majority. So in AdSense rev, that's not a whole lot of money coming in. So the live stream thing. A lot of people, why is he doing live streams? Oh, he's up in the middle of the night, he's doing live streams. He's doing this and he's doing that. Well, in my opinion, why he's doing these live streams is because when he was out there and he was watching good old Burger Planet and all those other guys, you don't have to do anything. One, no editing. You just stand there and do basically nothing. Look at a bum, show the street, eat a pizza, burp, fart, pick your nose, do whatever, and live stream. And while you're doing it, people are sending you money. You're getting $5 here, $20 there, $2 here, whatever. But the money's coming in. Bing, 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 bing. And you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do nothing. So, just like Burger Planet walks around for 10, 11, 12 hours doing absolutely nothing, but he gets $500, $600, $700, $800 a day. So I think the Carpetbagger, since this is his livelihood and he's really dependent on this now, he's looking at view counts, he's looking at AdSense. Now he has his patrons, which is good, and they're growing because he fills out postcards, and sends them out to his patrons, and he's got a whole bunch of them, so that's a big help. But as far as the videos, I mean, you got to try. He's traveling around, he's spending money for that, and then he's got all the time in editing and all the other good stuff. And sure, like I said, 10, 9, 7,000 views, he's getting some money off of that. But when you can just hold a phone or a camera or whatever and basically do nothing, you can wander around, or you can talk to yourself, or you can do pretty much, again, nothing, and get people donate. Ding, 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 ding. So if you can make $400 in a night, just standing on a street corner or sitting on a bench picking his nose, sure. That's why everybody's doing it now. Live streams are everywhere. And the other thing is I've done 2 live streams so far. And when you're sitting there and you're chitty-chatting and you're reading the comments and you're talking and people are talking amongst yourselves, and next thing you know, you look over and you go, oh, damn, I've been doing this for 52 minutes already. Time really does fly by. And that's just me sitting here in front of the computer doing it. So I can imagine if you're out bopping around on the streets, talking and all that good stuff and watching money ring in, ding, 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 then I'm sure you're going to bebop around, and that's why 2, 3, 4, 5 hours later, people go, okay, I'm going to shut this off now. So time does get away from you, so, but I keep track, and I'm like, oh, it's been an hour. Okay, folks, I'm going to wind this down, and we get off of that, because it's, I mean, the people that didn't make it to the live stream and they watch it later, they don't want to sit down and watch for 4 hours, and they're not going to. An hour's probably even too long, but hey, if you're sitting at home and you're doing something, or you're running, washing dishes, or I don't know, whatever, you're just doing something in the house, you can put old BlindViews on in the background and let it run for an hour and listen to me babble. Kind of like podcast-ish. So But I do try to keep them down. But some of these guys get carried away. But I think that's what good old Jacob the Carpetbagger is doing. He's just grasping at everything and anything, getting his merch wound up and, you know, creating his brand and promoting his brand and doing all that good stuff, because this is his job now. He's got to rely on it. So he's knee deep, and if he ain't knee deep, he better jump in and get neck deep. But at any rate, I wish him all the luck. I hope it works out for him. But, I mean, if it does get too hard or start to take a turn for the worst, I'm sure he can find a job in his field somewhere. Maybe not in the same area he was in, but I'm sure he can land back on his feet. But if you happen to be watching this, Jacob, I wish you luck. I wish you well, and I hope it all works out for you. And hey, if you got to make videos and do 2-hour live streams to get the cash rolling in, to put food on the table and keep a roof over the head, have at it, man. Good luck. All right, now, some of you may know this already, but I'm a cheap bastard. I am a cheap bastard. Anything to save a buck, I'm going to do. Vaping. Yeah, I vape. Make my own juice. A lot cheaper. Do everything. All kinds of stuff like that. Cheap. Cheap. I'm cheap. I'm always looking for the cheap thing. But along with being a cheap bastard, you have to realize that, number one, something sounds too good to be true. It usually is. And you only get what you pay for. So, if you ever sit around and you're seeing these little as seen on TV things, you go, wonder if that $19.99 piece of plastic junk really works or not. Or you're strolling up and down the aisles of the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, or one of them other Five Below, or, you know, some cheap store. And you go, there ain't no way that little $5 thing is going to work, or there ain't no way that little dollar thing is going to work. Well, I often think that because cheap bastards think that all the time. So, there's a channel that I have found. It's called The Secret Life of Vivian. She does a lot of these reviews of dollar store stuff and as seen on TV. Now, I do watch this guy too, and he's okay, but he's a little bit more of the stiff and prim and proper dude, you know? And he gets good reviews. I'm not bashing him, but I found Vivian and I started watching Viv, because Viv is funny. She's funny. She's like you and me. She's one of the boys. She's one of the boys, or like she's talking to her girlfriend in the living room or whatever. She'll tell you, yeah, I looked at this thing and I said, there's no way that piece of shit's going to work. This junk, and she just talks, you know, like the boys do.
Anybody else that watched that infomercial noticed that they only have women sit on the damn egg? Am I the only one? No dudes were sitting on no fucking egg. Who made this? It's expensive too. Because can't you buy a seat cushion for like 20 bucks? This thing is like $40. I don't know. There, part of it is where your butt needs to go, and then the front is where your chest needs to go. You guys know what time it is. If I'm gonna be cleaning up eggs because this shit busted, be pissed off. 1, 2, 3. Let me pull it off, hands. Oh, this is so stupid. This is so wrong on so many levels.
Yeah, I know. YouTube kind of cringes on all that stuff. Yeah, but who gives a fuck? That's right, I said it. Because you know what? I'm getting tired of tippy-toeing around all this YouTube bullshit. You know what? When you go out to the bar with your boys, and you're sitting down, and you're having a couple drinks, what do? Do you sit at the bar and go, well, John, how are you this evening? I find it very, very tepid outside today. How is your beverage? Is it adequately chilled? Are you enjoying what is on the television this evening for your viewing? Would you like me to ask the bartender if he would change the channel? Are you having a good evening tonight? Would you like to get together again tomorrow evening to enjoy some cool beverages again. Now, you say, what's up, man? How in the fuck are you doing? Look at this dickhead over here. Man, look, the game. Oh, yeah, go, go, go. Yeah, that's how you are. And that's how we should be able to be here on YouTube. We should be able to sit down just like we're talking to our buddies. Hey, this is good old BlindViews. How the fuck are you doing today? I'm feeling pretty goddamn good. I had a pretty shitty day. Yeah, you should be able to say that. But no. And they say the advertisers. Oh, the advertisers don't like that horseshit. Horseshit. Did you ever watch real TV? Do you ever go over once in a while and watch regular TV? Do you see some of the bullshit that's on TV? You can put on Comedy Central late at night, and if it's late enough, they say everything. They say it all. And you know what else they have on there? Advertisements. So don't give me this horse shit that you're offending people. No, you ain't. The advertisers get upset because you put it on some wacko video with way worse shit than somebody saying shit or fuck. But anyway, I digress. All I gotta say is this. I'm a grown-ass man, and that's the way I talk. And if they don't like it and they want to demonetize all my shit, fine. Go ahead. Be my guest. But that's why I like Vivian. Because she doesn't hold it back. She talks like she's talking to her friends. She says, I don't like this thing. I think it's a piece of shit. There's no way this little thing is going to work. Oh, man, what did I do? Oh, I fucked it all up and I dropped it. I mean, she just talked, but it is funny. And it's informative. She lets you know. Does it work? Does it not work? Does it kind of work? She rates it with Vivian heads. She gives 1 Vivian head if it's bad, and she gives it 5 Vivian heads if it's great. So if you're a cheap bastard, or if you're just curious to know if some of them stupid ass as seen on TV things actually work, go over and check out The Secret Life of Vivian. You might like it. I know I do. And this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.
Loud.